Look just what Yamaha has got to India. Well, this is the XPZ250, also known as the Lander 250. Now, Yamaha has got this bike here only for display, and we are yet to figure out whether this will be launched in India or not. But till then, let's give you a quick walk around of this bike. Firstly, as you can see, it gets this very purposeful and off-road oriented design. It's sort of a dual sport motorcycle because you can see the build, it's nice and slim. It gets this raised front fender, obviously with the primary fender. And then if you come around, you can see it gets this muscular fuel tank with these large shrouds. And then you have the slim seat, a single piece seat, followed by this upswept exhaust. Now, in typical Yamaha fashion, this comes in the blue color. And now we don't have the key, but what you can clearly see that this is an LCD. Now, the model that Yamaha has listed on its official website. So for reference, this bike is currently only sold in Brazil. And there you get this version, that is the basic one, and the connected version as well. And that gets smartphone connectivity, whereas this one does not. And the Lander 250 is powered by the same engine as the FZ250. So it's a 250. So it gets these spoke wheels with tube tires, block pattern tires, and long travel suspension at the front. So this is near 220 mm travel at the front. And then when you come at the rear, you can see that it gets a monoshock, again long travel, about 204 mm overall. It gets a front and rear disc with dual channel ABS. Now I'll show you what the ergonomics on the Lander 250 are like. Now this is clearly placed here on the stand, but if I were to get on the bike here, for reference, I am 5'10", and even with the bike here clearly on its front stand, I cannot flat foot, but I am tiptoeing. But again, this is fairly convenient because the seat is quite narrow from the front. Now once you are in the riding position, you sit quite in the center of the seat, and there's a decent amount of room for you to move around. Now, since the seat is scooped from here, there's a lot of support for you at the back, and the handlebar is well in your reach. Now, you sit upright, so it should, while the handlebar is not very wide, it should still offer you decent leverage in terms of maneuvering. And then the levers, the brake lever, the clutch lever are well under your reach. And from the rider's perspective, the view here is quite nice and clean. Although these wires here could have been better fit overall, but again, no complaints really. But will Yamaha bring this to India? Well, we are not really sure, because if Yamaha does, this will sit between the Xpulse 210 that will be launched very soon and the Kawasaki KLX 230. So the Lander could fit a nice sweet spot between these two bikes, but whether it will or not, that is something we'll know in the coming months.